Regine, I talk to the woman and tell the woman, say, yo, you go and get the work. Again, we must start make you get some money, you know. Go back a court again. Oh, you may tell the truth. I'm just could be here for no me have to go back a court again. You see me? And then judge come to me about it now be done unless I give her 60 grand. Don't forget it from me, so nothing I go on for money like no man. They are stressed than she don't even know what's time. I tell them, man. It's come like a mad them people. I try mad me or something. See it, you know. I lose control and that happen now and then see. Me have to hide. You see me? Yeah, brother, I come like she remember say she have 2 youth from me, brother. You see me? Come like she want them for fatherless.
People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. First thing that is popping in the news. I said it before, I am going to say it again. Be very careful the type of friends that you keep. Most importantly, be very careful about the man or woman that you get into any sorts of relationship with. Look out for the red flags. Look out for the signs. I am speaking about the signs of ABUSE. And this is based on a video that has been circulating all over social media. In this video, a young lady, it is said that this man was ABUSING her for a very long time. She took him to court. After she took him to court and came out of said court, this man starts BEAT, the SHIT, out of this lady. She was on the ground when the video started, and he was pretty much STOMPING on her head several times, like him a kick a soccer ball. People, it was very bad. The sad part about it is that other persons were out there witnessing everything. I guess because of the structure or the build of this man, nobody intervened. So therefore, this lady was getting a royal BEAT down for about 30 seconds, maybe even more. When all of this is headed towards your head, people, it is going to be painful. Nobody said anything. This is the man's picture right here. It is said that his name is Javany Stevens. People, Javany Stevens, if you know this man, please to call the Popo, because the Popo, they are looking for him. They have some questions that they would like to ask him even better. They want to take him in a custody. Get this wild animal off the streets. Now, people, when we see stuff like this, you have to ask the question, aren't we our brothers or sisters' keeper anymore? However, people also take into consideration that a couple of persons have lost their life intervening in man and woman FIGHT. Sometimes, and I am not going to say that that is the case in this case, these women know the type of individuals that they are in relationship with. Sometimes it is because of financial reasons why they can't leave, because they are not gainfully employed. Them not live nowhere, so pretty much them a catch pan eyelash, like them said, in a Jamaica. So people don't want to intervene. Sometimes you intervene and you end up losing your life being a hero. Pretty much play a hero and catch zero. So therefore, when people consider that, listen, you know, say, me have my picnic them, me have my life, me have my wife, then me go intervene. The person stop from what he was doing to that person and take you on. However, as men, In a society, you cannot just sit there and watch anything. People have to start taking a stand. You cannot watch people get BEAT down, especially women, and not intervene. However, people, like me say, it is not justified, but I understand why this might happen. So therefore, to prevent this, like I've always said, don't start no SHIT, won't be no SHIT. So therefore, don't pick up no worthless, careless man, vice versa. Don't pick up no worthless, careless woman that have all sorts of psychotic, all sorts of anger management, temper problem, or else the person that lose their life or get hurt might be you. And sometimes that good Samaritan that steps in to assist you, he or she might lose their life trying to defend you. Who is going to take care of their family? So therefore, to avoid all of this, please to make sure you make proper decision whenever you are choosing a partner. If you start with SHIT, you're only going to end up with SHIT. Point blank and period. Now the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called the Jamaica that you left 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. It is not the same Jamaica. The place that you left in those years, the people that you left, they might have changed. The generation has changed for the worse. That means these new breed generation youth that are out there, call them vipers. Now, I am speaking about a man that lost his life. His picture's on the screen right here as I speak. His name is Michael Brown. Mr. Michael Brown, he is from the UK. He came to Jamaica to visit family members. However, while he was at his family member's house, chillaxing in some sorts of unfinished building, it is said that an assailant or some assailant running at the place, blaze him up, run him down, GUN him down. He was rushed to the hospital. However, he was pronounced like broken, bad English from some sorts of Bacawal place. Pronounced very bad. DEAD. Him kick the buckets. Now people, I am sure that when Mr. Brown was making his reservation, book him ticket to come to Jamaica, and him call him family and ask, want how everything. I am sure that the family did not anticipate that, you know, say, your life is in danger, I better you stay at the UK. Nobody can guarantee you that, because there is no sorts of guarantee in life. You might be the victim of some sorts of random robbery, random thieving. However, people, here is the facts in Jamaica. Certain places, they are just not safe. Which place safe and which place not safe, me can't tell you that. The only thing me know, say, if me have friends and them a come to Jamaica and them live at Tivoli Garden or them used to live at Rockfort, me nah go tell them say if you come back and go there so go visit your mother or your granny or your post where you left. Me I go tell you say, listen, make these people meet you at some sorts of all-inclusive, nice, safe, where security is up, the ASS. Make them come look for you. You don't go and look for them. Now, people, that don't sound very practical as it pertains to most Jamaicans. Because first things first, these places are very expensive. You cannot afford to pay for yourself and also pay for all of your family members. So therefore, it is more convenient for you to go to them. However, Jamaica has changed. Make sure you ask what go on in the area, and even sometimes people don't know Because here is how these people are in Jamaica right now. People are rolling around broke and desperate. They are always looking for an opportunity. Call it the jungle. Call it predator looking for some sorts of prey. Whenever you come from foreign, even though most Jamaicans dress up like them live a foreign, them a chop the line. And you look kind of different. People start to pray you. People start to tell themselves, you know, say, everything with a person, they are foreign, America, UK, Canada, wherever. I work for me. Them start to feel entitled. Covetousness, jealousy, bad mind, red eye start to get to them. So therefore, them are come pray you, and people like me say, I cannot vow for anybody. Not saying that this man was involved or not involved in anything, because you see, the last UK resident that came here, or citizen that came here, him did kind of mix up. So people, me just say, be very cautious, be very vigilant out there. Know where you are going, know who you are coming to, know who you are sparring, the places that you go and what time you go. Jamaica change for the Wasara. Point blank and period. Now the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called Karma is a B-I-T-C-H. I am speaking about a man. His name is Mr. Miguel Nash. 41-year-old the time he met his demise. He is from St. Mary. Based on the information, it is said that Thursday night at about 11 p.m., Mr. Nash pull up in him car, pull her down like a chopper, pull her down like a cha-cha boy. He was about to party. Before he could step out the car, a pro box pull up. One man alighted out of the vehicle, ski mask up, tool in a hand, blaze up several rounds on Mr. Nash. Mr. Nash was rushed to the Port Maria Hospital. However, too late was the call, pronounced once again like broken English from some sort of Bacawal country community. Very, very bad. Based on information, it is said that Mr. Nash was responsible for the taking out of a man, Mr. Alex Martin, maybe about a year ago. So people embossed the case for taking away Mr. Martin. Lack of evidence. You understand, as it pertains to Jamaica, the judicial court system, they have a tendency of dropping the ball. Sometimes it is because the witnesses don't show up, the witnesses are paid, or the witnesses are in fear of losing their life. So emboss the case. However, people, a year later, somebody would BUSS his head. Moral of the story: if you live by the GUN, you are going to surely DIE by the GUN, unless there's some sorts of divine intervention, unless you change your life 180 degrees. Who could be the suspect? Who are the fingers pointing at? It could be several persons. It could be Mr. Martin's accomplices, friends, or family. It could be the person that put out the hit on Mr. Martin that also wants to put out the hit on Mr. Nash. So therefore, he does not talk. People, this is the truth, the dirty truth about the HIT man game. Sometimes, them pay you. You go do this job. When you come back, them ears say, you do it shaky. People are watch you. Paw, I look for you. Paw, hold you. Then you talk. Then sometimes you bust the case. When we talk about the criminal elements in Jamaica, they are not the most rational thinking people. them skeptical, them suspicious, them paranoid. And if them feel paranoid, even though they are glad to see their cronies come on the road, it is how the crony come back. If there's any sorts of question sign, them are going to X you and cross you out. Cross, miserable, angry, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. I understand that this might be your grandma's favorite YouTube channel. However, this is not the typical run-of-the-mill mama and papa style channel. This is news with a buzz. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Point blank and period.